Hey, how's it going everyone? This is the Anime Man. Now, I might get some unnecessary hate from a lot of anime elitists in the community, but you know what? I'm gonna come out clean with this and say, I fucking love slice of life anime. If you ask me why I love it, I honestly couldn't give you a straight answer. I just kinda do for some reason. I don't know if it's because of the heartwarming, almost realistic vibe of the shows, or that there's a side of me that secretly conceals an escapist mind that makes me want to go into an anime world and live peacefully with a bunch of non-existent moe schoolgirls. I cry every time, bro. I realize that there are probably many people watching this video and many people in the anime community that will be very happy to disagree with their thoughts on my love for slice of life, labeling it as a boring or mundane series of events that is nothing more than moe baiting. While yes, I don't exactly disagree with that entire notion, I still can't exactly hate it for some reason. And while I noticed that I was having difficulty to explaining why I do love slice of life series, I also noticed that I'm having a difficult time to explain what slice of life anime even is. So today we're going to be exploring this one question that has been bugging the shit out of me for a little while. What the hell is a slice of life anime? Well, let's look at the conventional definition of the term slice of life. A narrative technique in which a seemingly arbitrary sequence of events in a character's life are presented, often lacking plot development, conflict, and exposition, and often having an open ending. Which, if you ask me, should be a pretty good definition for the genre. In other words, it's a story in which absolutely nothing happens. And while I can agree with that to some degree, I think a better definition for this would be a story where something happens while nothing happens. Every story has a beginning and an end, in which the stories and the characters travel from point A to point B in a route laid out by the author. Most traditional stories with a problem, a conflict, and then a resolution to said conflict, such as the case with a lot of shonen anime and manga, would have a path traced out like this. Now, of course, some authors have been known to turn this convention upside down by using different tone shifts and plot twists, most of which equate to quite drastic narrative changes, as is the case with series like The Melancholy of Suzumiya Haruhi, Zetsunen no Tempest, and Yu Yu Hakusho, among others. Well, for a slice of life series, this path from point A to point B would actually look a little more like this. Now, you might be like, Joey, what the fuck does this mean? First of all, point A to point B is really freaking close to each other. This is because in a slice of life series, in terms of narrative movement, there is very little movement, if at all. It's not as obvious that a story is actually progressing as much as it is in, say, a shonen series, or rather, any type of series. And this big loop that you can see connecting point A to point B describes the idea of something happening while nothing happens. Even though within overall plot, we don't exactly experience anything new, within that nothing, there is a small collection of some things, usually conflicts or problems, or small developments or character or story within that large nothing. But these conflicts aren't enough to change the narrative structure or provide a narrative change or progression to said story. Of course, that doesn't mean there is absolutely no change in character, story, or setting whatsoever. Some characters develop throughout the series, some character relationships are born or are changed throughout the story, and there is usually a time shift between, say, the start of a school semester and the final episode being the end of said school semester. Because technically speaking, every anime is a slice of life anime. We're taking slices out of a life's character. There's always at least one scene in every anime where we can see the main character or the character of focus living their lives in their natural ways. Whether that be to introduce said character to the story, or as just a cool down point before the start of a drastic plot shift in the overall story. Like, you can do this with any anime. Go pick your favorite or least favorite, or an anime that you just finished yesterday, and look for any scene that is like this. Technically speaking, that scene that you just watched is a slice of life. But of course, we don't see people throwing the term slice of life around like that on every single series. So what truly defines a slice of life versus not a slice of life. Robin E. Brenner's 2007 book, Understanding Anime and Manga, holds that in anime and manga, slice of life is a genre that is more akin to melodrama than drama, bordering on absurd due to the large numbers of drastic and comedic events in very short spans. Now yes, this definition is pretty damn accurate, but unlike a lot of actual drama series, I believe slice of life series use melodrama in a way that doesn't permanently change the way in which we see characters or permanently change the way in which we conceive a story within said characters. It doesn't change the way that the audience looks at a particular character or the way that we interact with said character in the story, which you could say is an appeal of slice of life. At the end of the day, the melodrama that we see in a slice of life series doesn't pertain an emotional reaction for too long, as most of it is just labeled off as a heartwarming joke. For example, nobody cried for hours on end when we found out and explored the backstory of Konata's mum in Lucky Star. Nor did it really affect how Konata and other characters around her acted within the rest of the series. It was just a small melodramatic scene that lasted just that episode which really connected the viewer to the character. But that connection was built not in a way that would overall affect the way that we permanently see that character or permanently change the character within the story. So to fully answer the question, what the hell is a slice of life anime, we instead have to answer the question, what the hell is not a slice of life anime? Well, I believe if there is an overall goal with an overall motive from a character of focus in which a conflict stands between said character and the motive, then that series is not a slice of life anime. For example, K-On!, while being recognized by many anime fans as being a slice of life anime, under this definition, would technically not be a slice of life anime. Due to just the natural development of the characters, we get Yui just totally misunderstanding the idea of a K-On! Club, and then at the end of the series we end up with her and all of her friends being in a band together, going overseas and making just a fun time with themselves. This series is technically not a slice of life anime because the Yui that we see from the start of the series is completely different by the end of the series. She has developed. And I believe there is also a very thin line between a purely slice of life anime and a purely comedy anime. Most of the time these two just kind of go hand in hand. You very rarely ever see a slice of life anime that has no comedy whatsoever, and you very rarely see a comedy series that has no slice of life whatsoever. Overall, I believe slice of life is a very, very fluid genre. In some instances, almost as if it's not even a genre at all. But regardless of whether you think it's a genre of anime or not, or whether you think you enjoy slice of life anime or not, I for one will always fucking love it. But guys, let me know in the comments below what you think about this. What do you think really truly defines what a slice of life anime is? What are your thoughts on slice of life? Do you enjoy slice of life anime? Do you not enjoy slice of life anime? Why and or why not? I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions, so leave all of that kind of stuff in the comments below. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. As always, like and favorite if you enjoy.